Get in it. Get in the bin.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody sit calm. Procedure, everyone. What's the procedure? Calm. Wait. Calm down.
What's fucking happening? That's happening.
That is happening. Right, what I need to do is I've learned. First thing I need to do is I need to start a timer.
Okay.
Right? Because
Yep.
it'd be great if my fucking passcode would actually go incorrectly.
Okay.
Because I start doing things here. So last week, no stopwatch, sorry. So me and Callum mentioned some things on last week's pod.
Okay.
Where I need to drop stuff in.
Okay.
I need to delete stuff out.
Okay.
I left the point where I couldn't be asked to find it.
Okay.
So I just left it in and didn't drop it in.
Good.
So last week, Callum mentioned our Tesco's have bottles of alcohol in bags. Round his, they're not. They're just free.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here is where I'm going to put in the picture. Right now, going in here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot my stopwatch. So I know exactly how many seconds I'm looking for said photo. And if something needs edited out, I'll drop it in.
Okay. Good for you.
So, yeah, some things that weren't meant to be known are now known because I couldn't be asked to edit it out from last week.
Fuck it. Let everyone know, whatever, unless it's like really bad. I don't know.
And I've got tackies, so you have to deal with the crunch ASMR sound.
Yeah. I don't know what we said. The episode has not been released yet.
Not. In terms of recording, it's Thursday. Carl's episode goes out on Saturday.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Sweet.
We're getting ahead.
Yeah.
Woo!
We're getting head and ahead.
And we're getting ahead because I'm going on holiday, bitches. So I'm having a week off. Woo!
Yeah.
So I'm gonna chill and get in the bin, which I now fitting again. I'll probably put this in the wrong place. Let me just readjust this. There we go. Let's put that. That's too far.
Technical difficulties.
Let's get it on the T. On the T.
Here to the T.
Talking of T,
Yes.
fill me in.
Okay.
I think you've done that. How was Axe throwing?
It was fun. I had a great weekend. It's fun. So good. So good.
Let's start with day one.
Yep. Well,
You
my
finished?
day one. So there was 70 people doing the main
70?
tournament.
70.
7-0. Considering last year, when they did the first UK Open, they did the post about it the other day, actually, about how enough. 38 people, I think it was, 36. This year there was 70. Yeah. So last year I finished joint 13th, which is very good, considering. This year I finished joint 33rd. Which, out of context, I've technically not done worse.
Similar.
It's very similar. It's mid-table. I am a very average axe thrower, and I've proven it 2 years in a row. All I wanted, I knew I wasn't going to win it. Knew I was going to get nowhere near the final, but I just wanted to win one game because if it's a double,
I'm just gonna make a technical adjustment.
because it was a double elimination tournament, so it's like literally, obviously they draw you against a random person. They tried to keep it as like the UK people get drawn against other people, so like we had Americans, Canadians, and an Australian over as well. So that's how much it's grown in like a year. We're only its second ever tournament. So I got drawn against JC. I can't remember her axe name. I've got a list of axe names for you as well, new ones. And I just wanted to win one game, and I'd be happy. Oh, look, my sticker. I give them a lot of them out over the weekend as well.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh, we should have got the big ones done.
Yeah.
I'm listening to everything Dutchy says,
Yeah.
and I've just had an ADHD moment where like I need to do this now before I forget. If I forget, I'm going to be annoying myself.
So,
but because I'm getting everyone to sign my desk, I'm going to put your stick on the side of the
okay,
screen.
thank you. So yeah,
Beat
her. Very close game actually. We were very, very similar throwers. But I beat her. She's from Canada or America. And then my next game, who did I play? I can't remember now. It was Rex, one of the homeboys like from over here, and we always play each other. And I said to him, "Oh, we got you now, Rex." And he's like, "For fuck's sake, I want to play one of the Americans or Canadians." I was like, "I can put on the accent if you want."
Bracket!
So he beat me, knocked me down to B bracket. So if you lose one game, your first game, you get knocked into like a second bracket, so you get a second chance basically. But if you lose that second game, you're out. And then I lost the next game against a guy called Generic Board Guy, number 2. Bold.
Bald guy.
Yeah. See, there's an accident for you.
That's a good nickname.
Yep. So he knocked me out. Close game though. So I was happy, you know. I joined 33rd, which is average as fuck.
Yep.
I had a few drinks. Well. And then the Sunday, which was the under 65 average tournament. So for the last 12 months, if your average score is under 65, qualify, which I qualified with 63. just. I seeded number 5 as well. I was like, what the fuck?
I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah. I was like, holy shit. So, because I was seeded number 5, I finished 25th. Yay! No, fuck me. I have never sweated and shook so much when I was throwing an axe. So I thought, this is the tournament where I actually could do well. And I think it was like pretty much the quarter final I got to.
Tony Fresh got to break.
So I had a bye in the first round. Same again, like double elimination tournament. Won my first game, won my second game, only just. I was 2 rounds down. It was best of 5 rounds. 2 rounds down, come back to win 3-2. Holy fuck. And then I played. Who did I play? I think I won. Did I win another or did I lose? No, I won another game.
Right.
Can't remember who. Then I lost to. Who did I lose to? The legendary Foreskin. That one will get you. But it's not Foreskin as in Dick. It's the God Foreskin. I don't know why I've never asked him. He's a fellow axe throwing TikTok. So it was like, they call it the Battle of the TikToks. So it was pretty good. I had my worst game. I kept dropping.
Foreskin.
Yeah. He's a good lad.
I like it.
Trust me to have my worst game against him. I did win 1 round, but he beat me 3-1. 4-1? 3-1, sorry, yeah. So he knocked me down to B bracket. And I thought, right, I need to fucking step up now because if I lose again, I'm out.
Yeah.
Won me next match. Again, only just. Went down to the last round. Won me second match. I played Rex again. Beat him this time. And then I played another guy, another one of the Valhalla guys, I think. Pretty sure. And then I played Niffler, who is a fellow British. And fuck, I should have won. Because it was best of 7 now. And it gets closer to the final, it's best of 7 rounds. Pretty much a quarter final. I was winning. If it was best of 5, I'd have won. That's the thing. But extra 2 rounds. I was winning 3-2. Or 3-2. And then she won the next 2. I was like, fuck. The final axe, I needed a bullseye to take it to the tiebreaker. Big axe, which I'm going to admit, I am pretty good at big axe.
Dutchy's a fucking beast at big axe.
Yes.
He's being fucking modest
Mm-hmm.
when he goes, I'm all right.
Now,
I'm all right, the big axe.
I'm pretty good at big axe.
I mean,
I'm doing a big axe tournament this weekend.
yeah. Let's carry on with this story first. Then we'll get to the big axe story.
Yeah.
Let's go on, carry on.
What
You need a bullseye.
Okay. And I've got a little green hatchet. Now, I've had a love-hate relationship with it. If I hit the bullseye, I took it to big axe. Guess what it did? Boing. Bounced off the board. Of all fucking times when I fucking needed it, and I just stood there like that. I stared at it. I just went, I'm not fucking using it again. I dropped quite a few times as well with that axe. I was like, I need to get rid of it. So
Yeah.
I could handle it there. Well, it's damaged now, so I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Because we had a skills tournament just for a bit of fun after. Now, they made us like doubles, like throw in at the same time as someone on the same target. I threw with the runner-up of the main tournament's wife, called Sasha from Canada. She's fun. But she's very popular in the axe throwing world. So they paired me with her.
Why is she popular in the axe throwing world?
Because she's a good axe thrower.
Okay. It's not to do with any sort of asset that she may possess, or is that also an added bonus?
I'm not, no comment.
In other words, she's fit, right?
No comment.
She's fit, and Dutchy doesn't want to admit that because they just in case the Canadians watch it. But I'll say it.
Hi, guys. Hi, Goose.
Who she misses is fucking fit, bro. There you go.
I never said it.
That's what I can read his thoughts. That's what
To
he's
be
thinking.
honest, it was funny because we did doubles round the clock, as they call it, but you got to hit 3 on the left-hand side. 10 well, it's all in 10 throws. Then the 1, the 3, then the bullseye, and then the clutch, which is the 2 green circles on the top. You got 10 throws to do it against another team on another target, and we all got shown what to do. Right? So they shout my name and Sasha's name. But her throwing name's Unicorn, so they called our tag name Dutchy Corn.
I'm a fucking unicorn. We'll carry on.
Dutchy Corn. So they were like, Dutch, Unicorn. And she turned around and like, what? What are we doing? I was like, we're doing the skills. And she's like, oh, I never knew I signed up for this. I was like, well, fuck it. She's like, what do we do? So we've got to throw at the 1 first. So if your axe hits and stays in, you leave it there. If the other person falls out, they have to keep going until they get the 1.
Oh, okay.
So I got it. Waited for her. It was double rotation as well, just to make it harder.
So you've got to flip twice.
Twice, yeah. I kept nailing it because I used to do trick shots all the time at Timberjacks when I worked there, but I've not done it for a while. So I thought, fuck, I'm gonna do shit now. Boom. Okay, that can stay there.
I'm not gonna be good
With the green axe as well. I thought, fuck me. She kept dropping out. She got it eventually, and then we hit the 3, and then her axe hit my handle. So there's like a nice little cut to my handle. She's like, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm not going to use it again now. I hate it. We won the first game, then we lost the second game. And then that was it. The next one was... Oh, they had a board where they put us in 4s this time. Thank you. So I was teamed with Goose. I thought, yes. Hatchet, Miss Hatchet, who is the one from Australia, who I met in Australia. Did I mention I went to Australia?
No.
No. So Miss Hatchet helps run a venue in Sydney called Maniacs, which is IATF. Maniacs is like a main popular axe throwing venues in all of Australia. Like they do have several venues. There's the one in Merrickville, Sydney. Good venue, like. That's the one where I nearly killed myself with the big axe. It was her big axe. So yeah, if you're not seen the video, my TikTok, Dutchy axe eater. So yeah, I was on their team, and then someone from the Valhalla crew, Lucas is called. He's Lucas, so they called him Lucas. Very young lad. So 2 of you start at the top, 2 of you start at the bottom. We're thrown on the same board. We've got like several little targets that you got to hit. You've got 10 throws again to try and hit them all at the same time. Did that one? We didn't win. We didn't win. And then the final one was called War Games. So same teams, 4. First throw, we all hit to try and hit it, like get as high a score as possible. Whoever has the highest score gets the advantage. This is like War Games. So our team fucking rocked at this, by the way. We got the advantage, so we went from 2v1, so 2 throwers against one of their throwers, and then 2v2, 3v2, 3v3, 4v4, 4v3, 4v4. Literally War Games.
I saw a video of 4v4.
Yeah.
That was on the Facebook.
Oh, yeah, you said it, yeah. It's fucking carnage. But you have to work out how many points you're on. Well, they tell us how many points you're on. You got to work out, like, for a head, we need to get, like, 2 bowls, 2 clutches. And then they have to get, like, so many, or they're out of reach. If we make them out of reach, they lose. It goes in rounds, so if you win that round, that whole thing was a round, you get to pick which one of the other team is eliminated. It's sort of like Survivor Series and War Games combined, which is cool. And then you keep going until all the team's gone. It's a long game, but it was pretty good. We fucking kicked ass. We didn't win because I think it just dissolved, and everyone was like, "Oh, I can't be asked playing now." And it's like, "Okay, not a bit of fun anyway." So yeah, it was a great weekend. Got this fancy t-shirt.
Well, Valhalla North. Here's the dress. The big axe. When you say, I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright, big axe. Your official positioning on the big axe?
I was unbeaten.
Unbeaten?
5 games, because they were tiebreakers, and I won all 3.
Playing some of the best axe throwers in the country.
And around the world as well.
And around the world. Unbeaten on the big axe. That is for the greater good.
Oh, I made a TikTok video. One of the girls called Jess, who gave me this lovely little band. Love is love. She is lesbian. So, love is love. She's lesbian.
Big up the dollar beans.
Her name is The Greater Good.
Okay.
That's why. So there's a video of me throwing a big axe. I hit bullseye. And
Insert video after
here.
the story.
Yeah, no. And as I'm throwing it, so when they call people up for the game, they have to shout like,
Oh, the name. So
yeah.
like, Dutchy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're up. So as I'm literally throwing it, someone shouts, "The greater good!" It's a bullseye.
How can this be for the greater good? Shut it!
Is your acknowledgements of just that? Is that you saying you hit the bullseye?
That's me saying I've hit the bullseye.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't
No, if I
sure
hit
if
the
you acknowledging the greater good.
Generally,
of the bullseye.
you call your own shot. So if you hit a bullseye, balls up. If you hit a 3, 3. If you hit a 1, 1. If you hit a clutch. So they've changed the rules slightly on the clutches with the 2 green circles in the top. On-prem rules, which is what we played, which is a lot harder. There's a little. I'm sure I've explained this before.
You got to fully slice it.
Yeah, there's a little white box inside the circle. You got to slice the white box. You like to get 7. Now, if you did hit that, but you hit the clutch, it's still you won't get anything.
Okay.
Now, if you hit the clutch without slicing it, you get 5.
Oh, okay.
So if you hit the
That's
clutch,
slightly better.
slightly better, which I did nail a good big axe clutch well and one. I don't think it was videoed, but
Yeah.
so yeah, and then that was just me acknowledging I got a bullseye.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll drop the clip in here.
Mhm.
Actually, let me screenshot that exact time. Boosh.
Well, so yeah,
So I've got it.
I'm pretty decent, and I'm doing a big axe tournament this weekend. So yeah, there you go.
Got my briefing document for tomorrow's game. Woo! Well, sounds like you had an eventful weekend. So I've noticed now, you've disappeared. Been unable to host twice. Pretty much. I think, maybe 3 times. And the 2 times you were act showing, Callum has hosted the pod.
Oh yeah, first time was last year, wasn't it?
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
You know when you was act showing in Australia, because apparently you went there.
Australia?
Yeah, apparently. So as you said.
Did I go Australia?
Apparently.
Did I go Australia last
so.
year?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Did I mention I went to Australia last year?
Yeah, too many fucking times.
I know, never.
But yeah, so Callum has co-hosted twice now, and it was actually good laugh. We got fucking far too drunk. Some of the forms that came in last week, oh my god, were ridiculous.
I said them.
You had them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you did.
You deleted the ones that you used them.
I did delete them. I went through them and deleted them as of when.
Hmm.
There was one I meant to screenshot and I completely forgot to, and I was like, no. So I'm gonna have to get to the section, just audio record it because I want that form for personal reasons.
I've sent them. I've sent some of the forms.
You probably have read the form that I want for personal reasons.
Yeah.
Not remain anonymous to most of you.
I see.
Anonymous.
What was I gonna say then? I don't remember now.
Some of them are horny as fuck.
Well, yeah, always horny, but anyway.
No, they're horny as fuck.
Well, yeah, I'm horny for you. You're horny for me. Oh, okay. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's
to
a
be
shame,
honest.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah,
How
I've
does
got
that
in
go?
mind. I had a very rather strange statement today.
Okay.
It's very paedophile related. And it was on a TikTok. So someone else
On a TikTok.
I was working with was watching TikTok. And they were talking about the age of consent. Right? And they said, like, 16 with the age of consent. Some people that's too old and some people that's too young.
Some people that's too old.
And they went, hear me out. And they said, and like the guy, like it's like a podcast type scene, like, what? Go, hear me out.
In other countries, it's different. Obviously,
he said,
but...
hear me out. Like you start shutting them down dead quick. And like some kids are brought up in such a developed household and such a mature household that they mature younger. So like you could have somebody who's brought up in a very mature household, they understand the right reasons of right and wrong and blah blah, consequences of sex, marriage, all that, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And at the age of 14, they can go, I want to have sex. At the age of 14, they could say it, right?
Okay.
And you're like, but then you can also get some
people around there do anyway.
and you get some who come from a household where it's like it's very much once you hit a certain age, you fend for yourself, blah blah blah, and they don't understand the consequences of it all. They just know it's something that happens, and blah blah, and they should probably wait until they're 21. And I was like, okay, I see your point. Like, so what you're saying is, but like, that's basically saying, oh, a 14-year-old can turn around and go, I understand the full consequences of doing what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it with an 18-year-old because I know that I want to. Like, that's still wrong for me. I still think 16 is too young. Personally, Think about it. If you can't make porn till you're 18,
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
like, and 21 in America in some states.
Yeah.
Like the age of consent should also be 18.
Yeah. Weird. Laws are weird. Everywhere.
Oh, laws are fucking weird.
All
Man.
laws are fucking weird. Oh, it is a
But Joe, it's a fucking scam as well.
what?
Fucking Labour government already.
What government? We all knew whoever won,
we've
would get
already
fucked
said priority housing's going to immigrants and
fucking
terrorists.
course
And
it
it's
is.
like,
Yeah.
great,
Fuck
that's
me.
right. Yeah, so you're gonna let terrorists into the country and then they get priority housing over like people who fought for this country. Prime example. Like there's a guy in St. Helens, like he sleeps rough. I just happened to hear him talking about someone who's like, yeah, I was in the military for 15 years, blah, blah. And because I never had no permanent residence, when I left the army, I couldn't get a house, I had no credit score, I had no good credit score because like my money and I wasn't buying anything, I had no right to bills because I lived on barracks and blah, blah. And when I had to leave, I never really left, I just visited the local area. Like, and he's like, so when I finished, I had a low credit score, I can't get a mortgage, even though I had a deposit because my credit score was too low. And then says I had nowhere to live, I couldn't get housing. I couldn't find rented accommodation. I couldn't get a job. It was like, seriously? Like, and the reason I couldn't get a job is because he's got PTSD. And I was like, just fucking sat, waiting to go into a bank, overhearing this fucking poor guy talking. Like, I'm like, ah, shit. This poor guy's got a mental health condition, can't get a job, had money, he's now got no money. Because, well, he has got money, but he can't get the money out of his bank because he's got no fixed address. That's fucking out. She was like, he said, I've got a bank account. I can't take money out. It's froze. He said, I've probably got about 120 grand sat in it and I can't get to it.
Fuck me.
And he's chatting to this guy's like, fucking hell, blah, 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 blah. And like, and then you've got people who, fine, yeah, like people who flee in war-torn countries, I get it, that's fine. I'm not going to issue them coming in the country. I'm not going to issue them being refugees in any other country.
But some of them.
But like when you've got people who've got clear links to terrorism, clear people who've got the wrong beliefs that you want to come in the country, people who want to come here just to cause trouble, blow things up, stab people, shoot people, things like that.
Basically, what they were doing back home.
And you go in, here, have a house.
Yeah.
Like, no. Give it to the people who fucking deserve it first. People who fought for this country. Like, families who've got no houses, kids who've got no houses, give them to them. Sorry, you're a terrorist. Fuck off. Get out of my country.
You know what pisses me off, and I know I've said it before. The government knows they're a threat.
And
It's
still
like-
fuck off.
And they do fuck on. It's like, if you know they're a threat, why the fuck are they just walking around?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay.
Fucking stupid. Like, I mean, the one thing I love about Liverpool, like one of the many things, I love lots of things about Liverpool. One of the many things I love about Liverpool is how multicultural it is. I love that about it. Like, you go down certain areas and you've got 6 or 7 different ethnic backgrounds in certain living like areas where they live, and they all blend together in terms of that they all get along, different religious beliefs, different like countries where they're from, stuff like that, and they all get on together. Like, and that's one of the best things about Liverpool is that it is just a welcoming city that literally you can come from any part of the country, any other country, and you are welcome as long as you're not a knobhead. And that's the general standard torchbearer. Are you a knobhead? No, sound. And everyone's happy with that. Are you a knobhead? Yeah, fuck off. Get out my city. That's a general thing. Like, we don't care if you're white, black, brown, yellow, green, purple, pink, whatever. We don't care if you're Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Hindu, Sikh, whatever. As long as you are not a knobhead, sound. That's the general thing. And like,
it should be.
And it's the best way. It's the best thing I love about the city. But then what really pissed me off was the fucking riots. When fucking you got racists coming in from other parts of the country coming to Liverpool to cause shit. Because that was the only city rioting at the time. They'd done Manchester, they'd done Birmingham, they'd done other parts of the country.
Yeah.
And then you got fucking and you know they're not scouts because you've got a wall of scousers around a mosque chanting about community, this is what community is, blah blah. And you can hear them, oh, fuck off, mate! It's like, you're fucking not from round here,
Yeah, you're fucking down the road, aren't you?
Well, not even down the road. Like, fucking sound like someone with a Yorkshire accent was fucking giving someone shit. Like, the best one that got me was the one from fucking Brighton. Have you seen that one?
Oh, yeah, when there's about 6 of them.
Five or six in there. It's like,
hiding behind the fucking police.
And they're like, oh, shit. And the best thing about that, 3 of the police officers, multi-ethnic.
Yeah, there you
like,
go.
different, like, whatever ethnic background they're from, they're clearly not white British, let's put it that way. And they're just, they're going, like, dead smug going, They look back at the guy, and the guy's with like his fucking banner hats, whatever racist shit's written over it. He's like going, ooh, and the Bobby just looks at him, looks back at the guy, looks at all them, and he just goes.
You could easily just
move aside. And the other people sat there going,
yeah.
I've seen like one guy going, he wants to kick you out. Why the fuck are you protecting him? And he turns around and goes, it's my job. He looks at him and goes, it's my job. Doesn't say I want to. Doesn't say I think it's my job.
It's a job.
And it's like, oh, okay.
There you go.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Oh dear,
womp. Fucking womp.
Womp womp womp. We had a fun week, yeah. Last week we were drunk.
Yeah.
It's you drunk?
Yeah.
We did a shot.
Oh, that's what I was gonna fucking say.
Yeah, we did. We both.
Fucking voice note. I listened to that at 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
He sent it at midnight. He was streaming, and I got the voice note. Where the fuck are you, Craig? The Dutch, whatever he fucking said. Fucking streaming, and you're not there. You fucking nonce.
I may have been slightly drunk,
and I missed it because I was asleep. I was knackered, and I woke up randomly at 2 a.m. Looked at my phone, sent this message, listened to it. I was like, ready.
Dutchy, where the fuck are you? Hey, Dutchy, where the fuck are you? I'm streaming and you're not here. Where are you? Fucking nonce.
So drunk.
Good luck at the action tomorrow, you cunt, but either way, you're still well.
There's cow saying something in the background.
It was Willow.
Or was it Willow?
Yeah.
And I text him back saying, you're not laughing now, you cunt, are you?
Do you know what? I was drunk. I was fine. Cal ordered us a Mackey's. I got a double Big Mac because I thought I'm drinking. Yeah. I'm gonna have some fruit so I'm not hungover in the morning. And the burger itself was dry as fuck. It got stuck in my throat, and then from that my head went. I was like, I felt so fucking sick that it spurred on the alcohol, and then I was just fucked. I had to put to bed. Just go to bed. You fuck. Yeah, we did a shot for every time we called each other a nonce, and every sexual form.
Every sexual form. There was a lot of sexual forms.
There was a lot.
It still is. Still
Still
got a really long one.
Oh, yeah, we'll start with that one.
Okay.
No, we'll start with that. But yeah, I was like, oh, I was slightly hungover. slightly. And then we filmed a new advert.
What is it?
Yeah, we now have an advert with Callum.
For what? Merch.
Sexy Cal.
Nice. I like it.
So yeah, we're going to put them out because basically, so what happened was, I have a generic rule for Snapchat streaks. If you're on a Snapchat streak with me, you get a generic middle finger selfie.
Yep.
The standard rule. Everyone who's on it gets one. And I now have Sam. So Heimdall Obsidian, or I can't remember the correct switch. Hang on. They'll only have
is
a
it Heimdall Odinson?
Is it Odinson? Is that what it is? It's Heimdall Odinson. Yeah. I think he actually could be right there.
Fucking take notice of all your fucking Discord bitches.
Heimdall. Is it Heimdall?
Heimdall, yeah. Heimdall Odinson.
I'm probably spelling Heimdall wrong. That's probably where I'm going wrong. It's Heimdall Odinson. You are correct. Heimdall _Odinson. So, Sam is my latest victim on Snapchat streaks.
Okay.
And I sent him a very aggressive voice note Snap yesterday because he hadn't replied to me. I was like, you don't let this weekend! And he came back with like something else. And I went, oh, get in the bin. I don't care. And he went, excuse me, get in the bin is my saying. I had sent that when I was at work and then got changed. And I was like, I think you'll find, bitch, that it's on my jumper. Therefore, it is my saying. It's what the podcast is named after. It's a Scout phrase. I've used it since I was 3, and I'm older than you, so get in the bin, you fucking twat. And he was like, all right, fair, I'll concede defeat. So, yes, those who want to get in the bin across their chest can get so in the description. 2 links to Create Spring and to, I think it's Stream Labs is the other one. You can get them from both of that. Mine is from Spring Creator. I need to find another site, though, that's more UK-based and probably more cheaper to buy. But for the time being, that's the way you just have to deal with it. That was the plug for that.
There you go.
Then I have another advert for something else.
Okay.
And yeah, I just shave. I just realised how pedo-ish my tashes look. There's a little bit of a trim and a shaping. I'm growing my beard out and I'm growing my hair out.
Same.
I'm growing my hair out for shits and gigs.
Same.
I also want to see where it's going to be in a year's time. I might have to trim some of it.
Time.
I jokingly said I might get a mohawk.
Oh boy.
But yeah, it's getting grown out, and then I need to just so it's not as long. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay. Good
um,
for you.
I think that's a good stuff. Part one, half an hour-ish,
Yeah.
give or take.
Yeah.
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 We got a new one now. Foot
Yeah.
me.
Oh.
Kept me and Callum played footsie last week, so now that's a new thing. You just have to tap me on the foot. Yeah.
Man, what the fuck are you doing, man? What are you wearing that for?
You have released me from my slumber, Craig.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Just like me on Twitch.
Ugh.
I am coming back, baby, properly. I am talking minimum 2 streams a week
Okay.
on Twitch.
Okay.
Twitch.tv
Okay.
/
Okay.
the _monk_13.
Okay.
And
Yes.
with
Yes.
this month of October,
Mhm.
streaming every single day,
Oh
baby.
shit! Let's go.
Every day. And the
day.
last week will be horror week. So therefore,
Of course.
I am taking suggestions on board for horror games I can either buy or download if they're free on anywhere, if they're free on Steam, if they're free on PlayStation. Let me know.
Okay.
I can download them. And it's horror week, the last week of October.
Every week's a horror week for me. There you go.
Follow me now.
Watch him. Follow him.
Yes, follow now.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Fuck you, stupid idiot. 24 hours of Apex! I'd rather fucking finger me nan!
Damn.
Bless him. And his little cotton socks. I send a very aggressive text message after this.
To who?
To the other Craig.
Okay.
Might actually send it now.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'll forget to him. And I'll be like, rah. I need to take my angry
Yawn, yawn, yawn. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Okay.
yes.
That was a quick one.
Yeah, I was just
Giggity.
like, it's alright. He'll know from the tone that I'm not happy.
Oh boy.
Anyway, on with the pod.
Yes.
I've moved the camera, and it's not the same as the first hour. It's going to bother me.
Such a dork.
I'm probably still in the wrong place. I don't care.
Okay.
I just need less shit on show.
It's Heat Ray Godzilla. No particular reason. Just okay. Goes in the dark. That yes. Heat Godzilla. Rawr. Yeah.
Ooh my, rah, rah, ooh my, ma.
Ga. La la.
Makes no difference.
What's your bad romance?
Just chicken.
Just
Not
chicken.
bad romance.
There you go.
Thank you.
Godzilla. What do you want me to say?
Oh,
Except we got forms.
Dutchy boy, brat.
Pretty fucking much.
He's a lizard, isn't he?
He's a giant lizard. Basically a
He's
dinosaur.
a dinosaur. Probably tell you what, I have brought the Home Bargains Spooky Cup.
Yes. Have.
I've got the Witch's Potion one and the Spooky Cup one. Now, spooky season is upon us, so I'm going to be getting more and more spooky items. I have this. I also have my haunted highway sign.
I want a highway to hell.
Also from Home Bargains, they are my two Halloween items.
Halloween is 2 months away and we're already decorated.
Fuckers do it for Christmas. I'm doing
Exactly.
it for spooky season.
Exactly.
Suck a dick, bitch. I don't
Exactly.
care.
Seeing Christmas tree soon?
Halloween is goated compared to Christmas, so you can suck a dick.
Okay.
It's the only good thing of October. Little sweets at the fucking end of the month, yo.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Story time.
Story time.
Ah.
And I quote.
Pardon me, I did one and I quote last week ago. I have it,
And I quote. So, I have a friend I met while working at a hotel. I'll call her Ruby. Over time, we started talking, but they were married at the time. Eventually, they got a divorce, and we finally hung out and eventually hooked up. Things happened, and we lost touch, minus talking on Snapchat every now and then. About a year goes by. One morning, I have a notification that someone you may know is now on Snapchat. It was Ruby. but it used her in real life name. I didn't fully realise it was her at first, but the stories gave her Instagram handle, which I, of course, had to check out. Those photos she has on there are mind blowing. Then I recognise her hip tattoo, and oh my lord, I forgot how sexy it is. I realised that other people on Snap may get the same notification that I got. I hurried to message her and called her to let her know. She was so embarrassed that I saw it. I could picture her blushing from it. We talked about it and she fixed it to the best of her ability. After this, our old feelings kind of resurfaced, and I offered to help and give advice, maybe even take pictures for her. Ruby started sending me photos for my opinion, and she has to be one of the most sexy women, I'm guessing you might say, I know, especially when she is feeling herself and is confident. From here, our feelings of lust built and built to higher levels. We would stare at each other and flirt. I told all this to my partner at the time. Oh, I forgot about this part. Boy, you're in for it now. I told all this to my partner at the time, who encouraged me to go for it and have some fun. Okay. Ruby and I planned a day to meet up when she would be home alone. I get there and she lets me in, but she was running behind. All she had on was a bathrobe. Even in just that, she was so beautiful, it was overwhelming. She wanted more time to get ready, but as I follow her up the steps and caught the most wonderful glimpse of her strong legs leading to a beautiful pussy, I knew I had to have her. I pulled Ruby into a room and threw her onto the bed. The way she landed was like an angel from heaven. Fuck me, with the rest. I ripped open a robe and froze. I just stopped because of how gorgeous she is. My brain just turned off, and I couldn't move until she tried covering up. Started making out, my knee between her legs, pushing into her pussy, just a little to get her moaning. Slowly kissed my way down her neck to her breast, when I stopped to kiss and lick her nipples. I even sucked on a nipple, not thinking about it, and got some milk in my mouth. Oh boy. Which was surprisingly tasty and very sweet. That's not the prize or nectar I needed to taste. So keep going down. When I tell you she has the most wonderful tasting pussy I ever had, I mean that. I could eat her out for hours. To be honest, I'm not the best. I don't get a lot of practice. Ruby decided she wanted to taste my cock. Yes, me, yes. So we started to 69, and she gets so shy, sitting on her face. Ruby is so adorable when she gets shy. But to look up at her when she is rubbing her pussy on my tongue almost made me come. Then she took my cock into her mouth, and I lost my mind, barely controlling myself from coming. She worked my cock so well, yet so gently. We needed to fuck. Ruby turned around, sucked my cock into a tight white pussy. Her warmth was something I will always remember, and how tight she was. If I'm remembering correctly, she hadn't been fucked in almost a year or more. She rode and rode me until her legs got tired, so we switched to missionary. Once I had her underneath me and squirting on my cock, I couldn't hold back. When I told her this, she started to beg and encourage me to come. It only makes me come faster. I couldn't help but thrust as deep as I could, hitting her cervix and coming. Pumping my seed deep into her, trying to breed her. Breeding is a huge kink for me. We then got dressed to go to dinner, and afterwards we cuddled on a couch. I felt such peace. Her on my chest and rubbing Ruby's legs. Dear God, write a book.
From now on, I'm going to change stories to short novels. That's what,
Yeah.
that's what we're fucking getting. It's like,
Very descriptive.
here's the problem, right? So, right. Yes, good story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at one point, I shut off from it. I'll lose my train of thought because I'm just.
So basically, you just fucked it. You could have just said that.
Yeah, so generally, just that could have been shortened down to like 4 sentences.
You had like. It's like you're writing an essay
They're-
and you needed a certain amount of words and you were just trying to make words up as you went.
The backstory's fine about like a blah blah blah, like yeah, like, a little bit of backstory sound.
Yeah,
fucking. I mean, GG's, well done, congratulations, Breeding King, Rue. Haven't we all got one? No, all right, sound. But
oh boy,
yeah, it's like that's what I mean. It's like the shorter ones. I am invested. Oh, got to be drunk.
I was trying to. I don't know if you can notice. I was trying to get through that as fast as I could. That would have took up half the time of this pod.
That's ridiculous. Like I mean, GG's to your wife saying go for it, or partner at the time, whatever they were like saying go for it, like that. That's like
it was just the fact that you just casually just slipped in. Oh yeah, I told my partner at the time, and he's just like, "Whoa."
That's what I mean. You've got to be in that dynamic. Don't get me wrong. Like a bit of like casual winding up, maybe of like, oh, there, if I want to bang, like fine. But if you actually go and bang, it's not like you don't want to agree. That is cheating in it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And so it depends on your fucking mindset and shit like that, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
and that changes per person.
Mhm.
So
Well done on having sex.
GG, congratulations, Dutchy's jealous. Like
Well, yeah.
pretty much.
I've just stumbled upon this one. I don't know if you read it out last week or not. I'm gonna skip it anyway.
Oh, I meant to, and I didn't read it. To be
yeah,
fair.
that's fair.
So I'll
That's-
tell you what. I know for a fact that ain't coming out,
No,
so you can delete that one.
delete that one. Yeah, that's
Um,
very personal.
yeah, Cal's personal shit ain't coming out.
Nope.
It's not my place to say so. And I knew he didn't want to talk about it last week, which is why it wasn't brought up. So for whoever put that question in, sorry, we can't. I'm not asking him. So.
Bin and Oben.
I like it.
And I get dad jokes.
Oh no, bin.
That's it.
Dad jokes are the best.
They're amazing.
Like, what's worse than ants in your pants? Uncles.
Well, yeah. So I can't have ants in my dick.
There's loads of shit dad jokes. Like I've got
Oh,
it's right time, right place. It's all gotta be there.
oh boy. Oh boy.
Next, bitch.
Top 5 WrestleMania moments.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna have to put mine in no particular order because I can't really number them.
Okay, yeah, go on.
Obviously, WrestleMania 14 main event where everyone just fucking comes out and helps Cody and Roman as well. Rock and Hogan. That's a great WrestleMania moment. Austin and Rock 2. Austin turns heel with Vince. What else? Got 2 more. Trying to think of great moments.
Mine a bit different to yours. But
I'm just talking about like, well, generally moments in the match. Rock and Cena stare down the first time they met, WrestleMania 28.
what?
Yeah, when Rock won, but the stare down before it's like holy shit. And then Lesnar beating Undertaker
Okay.
for shock value.
Shock value. Lesnar beating Undertaker is top.
Yep.
Top moment. What?
Literally.
Mind blown. Second one, Edge's spear off the ladder to Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah. There's so many moments that
is up there. WrestleMania moment. It's up there.
Yep.
Next one is Seth cashing in the Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah.
That was like a wow.
Yep.
What else is that? What else? I always like go. Oh, moment. WWE hates it. The Benoit Eddie Guerrero hug.
Yeah.
After Benoit wins that world title, that moment of them two, not him winning the world title because the match was average.
Yeah.
As far as like,
was the moment
as other triple threats have gone, that moment after was like, mwah, chef's kiss. And there's been that many like good moments. I think. You know what? Just for nostalgia purposes, when the Hardys came back,
Oh yeah. Great moment.
that pop, unreal. And because obviously New Day comes out, we're the host of WrestleMania, blah blah blah. It's now fatal 4-way. Everyone's going, it's gonna be the fucking New Day. It's gonna be the fucking New Day. It's gonna be the fucking New Day. And everyone's like the only other at that time, the only other tag team that could have come out and got the same pop as Dudley's.
Yeah, definitely.
But it'd been a ladder match and it'd been the Hardys.
Yeah, it's the thing.
It was perfect one, but yeah, the only reason why I put Brock over Edge and Jeff for moments is because in that TLC match, he'd already done so many stupid things that spot, as good as it is, the swing, everything being so perfectly timed, is perfection. But even that Brock Undertaker match, everyone's from he's gonna Undertaker will find a way. Undertaker will find a way to win. And the fact that he didn't is like one thing, but his condition after it was like another thing. It's almost like the moment with Triple H, Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels at the top of the stage.
Oh yeah.
Like it's good moments, not the best, but good moments.
Yeah. Fair. There you go. Top 5 WrestleMania. Now rise.
No,
There you go. Question. My girlfriend has lots of male friends. That's not an issue.
Okay.
They are all pretty decent lads, but she has one friend who she always uses to make me jealous. I know she finds him attractive, and he also finds her attractive. They have semi-regular catch-ups. Now, my question is this normal? Should I class her antics to make me jealous as toxic? Because I know if it was the other way around, she would freak out. I love the girl, but this one friend and how she would constantly point out how hot he is, or that she's going to see him soon, etc., is the only real negative thing that bothers me. What should I do here, lads? To me, if she's doing it on purpose to make you jealous, and now that she's constantly like, oh, he's hot him, but he's only a friend, that's sending red flags to me.
Yeah, it depends on the dynamic as well.
Yeah.
Because if the dynamic of that friendship is like you both want to bang but they're not going to bang, or if the dynamic of your relationship is you wind each other up.
Yeah.
If your foundation relationship is wind each other up, regardless of what the wind up is, whether it's like you hide behind corners and try to scare the shit out of people, like you try to make the other one jealous, but you don't act upon it, then that's obviously the relationship sort of dynamic. Yeah. You can't really class it as toxic.
No.
Like if
did mention that if he was doing it to
yeah,
her.
around. So that's what I mean. So if it affects you that much, you've got to have a serious conversation. We should go listen. Like I know you're taking the piss and blah blah, or I think you're taking the piss blah blah. If you're not taking the piss, stop being a fucking dickhead because it's like X, Y, and Z. Like in a similar situation, like I'm not annoyed if like partners go see friends. Like at the end of the day, you're allowed to have fucking friends. You're fucking serious.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to come see you, I'm like I can come see you. I'm gonna go see Dutchy for a couple of hours or whatever. Yeah. Like I know I see you like once a week and stuff like that. But if you're on a bad time, I'm gonna go see Dutchy. Or like if I go see Stu or Rob or someone, like that's not an issue. The same as we go see Sarah, Becca, like Vicky who I work with, like she's great and stuff like that. Like I went to visit the female friend again, not an issue. And partners going to see male friends, not an issue. That doesn't bother me. But like I said, my only bother is if I'm concerned, not that the partner wants to bang, the other person wants to bang. Yeah. That's always been an issue for me. Like, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to like not be a knobhead in that situation.
Yeah.
You could turn around and be like, no, tell her she's a cunt and tell her to fuck off and whatever. But then again, that's just going to fuel that situation more.
Yeah.
For me, if it's that much of an issue for you, just talk to them and just be like, listen, that one friend bothers me, and this is why.
Yeah. And
if your partner can't deal with that insecurity, then that's when you need to have another talk.
Yeah.
About it all.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if that's the only issue is like the wind up, like going, oh, he's fit, I'm gonna bang it, like, or like, I just won't tell you then, or something like that. Then it's like, yeah, that red flags are starting to get wool. But yeah, I don't know. The only way around it is turn around and go, listen, I don't mind you meeting up with that friend, but you need to stop with the whole fucking they're so fit, blah blah blah. You're happy with me, tell me you're happy with me. It sort of sounds like he doesn't trust the missus as well, though.
Yeah.
So if you don't trust him, why? That's the next thing you're gonna get. Like I said, if I trust my partner, I've got no issue with them going to see friends. If I don't trust them, then I'm not gonna stay with them.
No.
So that it's as simple as that. Regardless of how like what the relationship is and how much you trust them and stuff like that. Like, well, that's now my situation. I've been cheating on the past. I'm not being. If someone's going to cheat on me, I'd rather you just break up with me.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Agreed. There you go. Simple. Another question. Football players can't place bets, but can play fantasy football. Do they not have an unfair edge, as they'll know their team usually before the first game's kicked off? So could sub out someone who's not in the squad?
Fair point.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at this the other day because Trent hasn't played fantasy football in a few seasons, and he's played again this year. Like Salah captained himself. Things like that. I think Jota captained Salah.
Yeah.
Things like that. Like, I've seen that. And who's a Newcastle player? There's a Newcastle player who put 3 players in, and one, you're like, why did you put them in? Like, I think it's like Hall. He put Hall in, and not many people would put Hall in the team. But he must have known Hall was going to play.
Yeah.
He put Hall in the team. So now thinking about it, that's actually a very valid point. Like, I thought he had like Hall, Gordon, and Isaac. I think he had. It might have been Livramento.
Yeah.
Either way, it was. They're English anyway, and they put Hall in. So, like actually saying that's very good. That is an unfair advantage, in my opinion. But yeah, like you said, if you can't bet, Ivan Toney fucking got a ban for betting. Yeah. Like, granted, yeah, no money's no place and stuff like that. But with fantasy football, whoever gets the most points each week gets something. They win a prize.
Yeah.
So, what would be funny if you made fucking 38 different accounts every game weekend. You play for a team. You can at least know 3 players that are playing.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you're a City player and you know Haaland's not starting, oh, put Haaland in, are you?
No.
You'd like to take your chance with Salah, for example, or someone else. And captain them. So, yeah. I'd say that's unfair advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd say like kitmen, for example. Kitmen shouldn't be allowed to actively partake in stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're part of the inner workings of a club. They'll have insider information. Stuff like that. It's saying like they shouldn't be allowed to bet on transfers. Because let's present like so. And City, for example, prime example, like I know a lot about their kit man and how they do things. Like their kit man's responsible for sorting out player sponsorships when they arrive, all the signing on stuff. So, like if City were to sign a new player, and it's been kept very hush hush, and like even fucking Romano hasn't managed to get his fucking greasy hands on it. Before that's announced, they can just turn around and go, "Well, I've been asked to sort out. I don't know. Let's say." Who's not likely to move fucking clubs? Bellingham.
Yeah.
Let's say he's like, oh fucking, I've been asked to sort out Bellingham's fucking boots, sponsorship deals, blah blah blah, accommodation for them. So I know he's coming. I'm just going to twat £100 Bellingham to City. That's nowhere, anywhere. So let's have a look. Odds. Odds on. Oh fuck. Fucking pressing enter before I finished. Odds on. Jude Bell. The person that comes up, Jude Bellingham to win the Ballon d'Or.
Oh. Oh.
To sign for Manchester City. 30th of April 2024. Man City edge ahead in race to sign midfielder. There you go. That's from last year, apparently. This year?
Too late. He gone.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
He gone. He gone.
Yeah, that was last year. There was 7-4 to sign him.
Really?
Then the merger was 9-4 and Liverpool was 11-4. So that was last year before he moved.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think you can.
Probably not now because he's just signed. So.
Yeah.
Well, last year did, yeah.
That was January too. Yeah, April 2024. So he signed for them last year, didn't he? So why is that? That's strange. But you continue. Oh, I'm not going to bother. So yeah, either way. So it's not that wide, So the odds would be fucking high. And let's say for example it was 50-1. You reckon £100, isn't it? You're getting a healthy profit back there, aren't you? So, or in that situation, you probably got a couple of grand you can whack down.
Yeah.
On it. So yeah, I don't reckon they should be allowed to partake in it. Next,
we have an Am I the Asshole?
Probably. Let's go.
So my mum passed away recently, and we had her cremated. Nobody knew if we should bury or spread the ashes. I suggested we put her in an egg timer glass so she could still take part in our weekly game night. My family kicked off, and now I'm not invited to game night for a few weeks.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Not an arsehole. That's fucking brilliant. Hey lad, it's your turn to turn mum over like Joe.
Jesus Christ.
That's not an arsehole. That's fucking brilliant. I'm not being funny. Taking a little bit of action, putting it in an egg timer is a fucking great
That's a great idea, that, actually.
Who turns it to mum over? Oh, it's Dad's.
Turn mum over, Jesus Christ.
So many jokes fucking. I remember last time I turned her over, she was much lighter.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, I'm here for that. That's fucking brilliant. I'm sorry, the fact that they banned them from going to game at night for a couple of weeks, bollocks. Your family needs a fucking sense of humour.
Oh boy!
Oh, let's just flip them over. Who goes next? Greg, you're up next, mate. There we go.
Fuck you.
Dave, you're go, mate.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's brilliant. I'm not being funny. That's a fucking great show. Especially if you've got them in the air and that's where it's spreadable. Like to go and spread the ashes.
Mm,
Why not? Why not? Take a bit of ash and stick it in something memorable, like an egg timer.
yeah. Well, it's something.
It probably wouldn't fall, right, like, like sand does.
Mm.
But still, that's fucking brilliant. That's not an arsehole. 110% not an arsehole.
You had an idea.
I rate it. I rate that idea.
Yeah, the idea. There you go. Wow.
Oh, I love that. Next!
Another question.
Ooh.
Biggest feelings? I mean, I don't really have a fear. I guess it's like sharp objects being pointed towards me. It's funny because I throw sharp objects. Like if someone held a knife to my throat, I'd freak out. Obviously, most people would, but to me, I'm like, oh.
I don't have many fears.
That's it.
Like, there's things I'd rather not deal with. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather not deal with getting stabbed. I'm not a fear of getting stabbed.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather not deal with spiders. I'm not going to fear of spiders. I just can't be arsed them.
Yeah.
It's the same with rats. I'm not going to fear of rats. I'd rather just not deal with them.
Rats actually
Like
sound.
yeah, but I mean, what I mean, so like, let's go like I'm a Celebrity style.
Yeah.
If I was like, in an I'm a Celeb environment, I know what I'm getting myself into. I know I'm going to get bugs thrown on me, spiders thrown on me, crocodiles, spiders, rats, everything. And in that situation, I'm like, I can deal with that. Because I'll get myself in the mindset, it's going to happen, just get on with it.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have rats crawl all over me.
Yeah.
But I'll deal with it. Like, I've got no resentable fear. Like, the fear of losing my kids is probably like high up there. Other than that, it's probably a fear of everyone actually knowing what I'm really like.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much. Fair. Like, I put on a hard front about a lot of things, but like, if people actually got to know me, they're like, oh, he's different.
Yeah.
That's probably about it, really. A fear of people actually knowing me.
I know you.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
I'm a lot fucking worse, bitches.
Yes.
Next,
we have another question. So many questions.
I like questions.
We don't have a get in the bin though. That's the thing.
Fine.
It's fine. Okay.
It's fine. I've got to get in the bin. I think maybe. I don't know.
Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not about me now. Okay.
Get it in the bin.
No. This feels weird, but maybe it says something about the health of today's pro wrestler. I started watching wrestling in 2005. I was 9 years old. The WWE roster had a lot of overflow from the 90s, of course, but the roster also had two old people and my young guys. Ric Flair was the oldest, but he still worked well. There was also Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and when he came out, I was like, this guy is old as hell. But looking at the WWE roster today,
and
you
Hogan.
have... And Hogan, yeah.
Hogan was still around there, money. 2005.
Yeah, he come back for like one match or two, yeah. Looking at the WWE roster today, you have AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and R-Truth. They look fantastic for their age, especially in comparison to Flair and Duggan. But from a careers perspective, I feel like Orton, Styles, and Truth must look to today's 9-year-olds how Duggan and Flair look to me. Hell, turn it over to AEW and Dustin Rhodes, age 55, and Jericho, age 53, are as old as Duggan and Flair are in 2005. Now, all three... Yeah.
No. I thought Flair was older.
The 80s and 90s were not kind to them.
I thought Flair was older than 55, like around in 2005. Evolution time.
About that, yeah.
I legit thought he was in the 60s.
No.
Ah, okay.
Now, all three of those WWE guys put on way better matches than Duggan was capable of in 2005.
Good.
And they're presented in a much stronger light.
Yeah.
But I just found it interesting, wondering if today's children see any of the older talent, like how I saw Duggan and Flair back in the day. Interesting.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. So.
I would say, do you know what? Right, this is going to sound bad now.
Mm-hmm.
the older talent
Mhm.
that people look at and go, why the fuck are they in the ring?
Yeah.
Is going to be the likes of The Rock,
Yep.
Cena,
Yeah.
R-Truth at times.
Yeah.
His in-ring form is not, he's in good shape, but his in-ring form is not the same.
No.
Whereas like Styles and Orton, their in-ring form
That's
is still high.
that's the thing because they've always wrestled.
Yeah,
When you had the likes of Flair and Duggan who hardly ever wrestled,
wrestled.
that's why they look that way.
Like Jericho's in-ring form, bad
Yeah,
at
he's-
times. Dustin Rhodes, bad. Jeff Hardy, bad. Like he's really fell off. So like the sad thing is that some of the greats, like you sit there and go Undertaker towards the end, yeah,
You can tell he's
legend,
losing
but
it, yeah.
bad. So like kids today, yeah, you think about watching. Like if anyone watched it the last 2 years and Undertaker's matches, they're like, why is this guy such a big deal?
That's the thing with Orton and
It's same with Cena. Cena comes back here and like a kid today, like why is he such a big deal?
that's the thing with Cena now. When you watch him come back, he's retiring next year.
All time.
When you watch, when was his last match? His last match was like,
Royal Rumble
yeah.
against Solo.
And even when he returned at WrestleMania, he's like, he's not moving the same way as
No.
he used to because he's not wrestled as much. So
Yeah.
it's like getting on a bit now.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree with that.
Yeah.
You like if you take the if like Orton is probably and Styles probably the only two you sit there you don't realise their age.
No, that's it. It's like
You don't realise that what
because they've always just wrestled.
they're like mid-40s now, aren't they? Give or
Yeah.
take.
Pretty much.
Would you say?
Damien Priest is pretty old, you know. He's like 40 odd.
Fuck off, is he?
Damien Priest, yeah. I think he's one of the oldest to win the world title as well. You won't think it when you look at him.
Damien 41.
41.
Shit.
He's not old, but
For a wrestler.
for a
yeah, he
wrestler,
is.
you'd think pretty old actually.
Randy,
Punk as well. Punk's in his 40s.
Randy Orton's 41 for perspective.
41. See, that's not bad. He's not,
Uh,
I wouldn't consider him old. He's just experienced. He's a legend.
he's been around because he's been around for so long. Because he's obviously
He started when he was young.
youngest ever world champion. Like let's
Yeah.
be serious, he was what 21, 22 when he won it.
Something like
Like he was young, so he's been around for 20 years.
Yeah.
He's been a staple of that like so like talking about 2005.
Mhm.
He was coming through then. That was his like evolution stage. Well, it's an evolution.
Yeah.
Like AJ Styles 47.
Oh.
So for context, Seth Rollins 38.
But yeah.
Roman Reigns he's getting on that bit, how many?
He's not that old, Roman. He's 40.
When you consider it, like so the lot is 39.
39.
So
Yeah.
he's champion for 4 years.
Yeah.
LA Knight's in his 40s.
Yep.
He's obviously putting on good matches.
That's there's a lot
Age
of
of the wrestlers. Let's have a look. So let's see what we've got. So this is from the 16th of fucking hell, don't want that. 16th of December 2023. Summer age from 26 to 43. So CM Punk's return to wrestling, blah blah blah. What's Punk at 45? So Punk's 45 is one. Rhea Ripley 27.
Yep.
Dominic Mysterio 26.
Yep.
Dragon Lee 28. Zoe Stark 29. These are like the ones that are starting to push now. Io Sky's 33.
Yep.
JD McDonough's 33. Bailey 34. Bianca Belair 34. Kairi Sane 35. Shotzi's 31. Becky Lynch 36, Gunter 36, Charlotte Flair 37. It says Seth Rollins 37, so obviously his birthday's been since then. Cody Rhodes 38, Drew McIntyre 38, Jey Uso 38, Sami Zayn 39, Santos Escobar 39. So these are all the ones that like, you look at and go, they're on the main roster a lot.
Yeah.
They're actually a lot older than you think. Damien Priest 41, Oscar 42, Finn Balor 42, Miz 43, Randy Orton 43. So you look at them and go, do you know what? A lot of them are actually older than you realise.
Yeah.
Like, majority of them are older than me and you. Like, with the fucking shape they're in,
And that's the thing. They'll keep going for years as well.
So yeah, it's a fair point. I reckon though, yeah, Jericho and Dustin Rhodes obviously look more older.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy. So those
They're probably the two that you'd think.
those from the 90s now look old as fuck.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the thing. AJ Styles started in WCW. Well, they went out of business. That's how long he's been going.
I'd say Rock looks better than Cena.
Oh yeah, Rock's always working out though.
Yeah.
Cena has to, even though he does movies, his movie roles are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
He stays in the same shape. Cena does slightly different movie roles.
Yeah.
So I think he has to work out his
Adapt
work.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah.
no getting the bins.
No, it's not getting the bins.
No forms anyway.
No form getting the bins. I can't even think. Maybe getting the bin can't be that much for getting the bin because I can't think what the getting the bin was. To be honest. Yeah. So yeah, I've already forgot what it was because we can't be that bad.
You getting the bin.
Yeah, you get the bin. You don't get the bin for not giving us get the bins. How's that sound? Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
There you go. Yeah.
Sam can get the bin for trying to claim that getting the bin was his phrase.
Yeah.
If not, it's mine and his. Get the bin.
Get in the bin.
Whose voice is that? That's mine, not Sam's.
Get in the bin.
So suck a dick. Yeah. Woo! You need more forms?
Yes, please.
Please and thanks. Dutchy has signed the desk.
Yeah.
That's already been done. So I'm also going to start sticking stickers on the other side. So if you've got stickers, you've got streaming stickers or whatever, logo stickers or whatever, you want to send me a sticker to stick on the side of the desk. One side of the desk can be stickers. Guests can sign the other side. People who have featured on my stream can sign it as well, like that kind of stuff. Which is why the kids have signed it. Because Paisley has invaded the pod and Lucy has invaded the stream time and time again. So they've both signed it. Ace signed it. Renee came around the other day. You've signed it. Willow signed it. Kyle signed it. And I've signed it.
Yep.
Bet.
Yep. That's a pod.
That is a pod.
I'd think.
Touch me inappropriately on the feet.
Get in it. Get in the bin.